So if you would like to follow along with this one, again, here you can see about the 12 different steps that we're going to go ahead and complete here. A lot of these are very similar to what we've experienced already within Microsoft Word itself. It's just, again, using it a little bit in a different variety. So to start here, we're going to go ahead and start a new presentation. I've started one for Scratch. If you need to, you can just do File, New. And you can choose from all of these different templates, right? There's tons of, if you go into like education, there's specific ones for education and whatnot, right? You should almost never ever see the same two presentation templates being used. I just know how common that is in order to pick the same ones, right? If we start a new blank presentation, we have a couple of different ways of changing our themes, right? So if we go over to design, we have some themes that are here and available that are just kind of preloaded here. I like this one. We can also go browse for some. You can go out and actually download a bunch of themes and just like import them as well. It is really nice, right? I'm going to go ahead and choose this one. Then if you look over here on the right now, we have different variants. So we can actually bring in different types of variations of this. If we want to go into colors, we can change the exact like types of colors that we want to use. So if I wanted to bring that variant in, find a different pair of font faces to use, I'm going to use Corbel. And then, right, we can go in even more into effects here and kind of come up with a different type. So if we say extreme shadow, we can go ahead and choose that as well. So now anytime that we bring in smart art, it's already going to have a specific type of option filled with it, right? If I go ahead and I'm just going to make a new slide here. If we right click into the background of one of these slides, so don't click on one of the placeholders here, but if we go to format background, we can actually change what this may look like by a specific slide, right? We don't have to follow all of the exact same ones. So if we wanted to go in with a picture or texture, right, we can go in and insert a picture from file. And let's see here, what kind of picture can I find today? Sure. We pull in the Elkhorn Eastport jersey picture that I have here. For whatever reason, if I wanted to go ahead and throw that on there, I could do that. I can actually go online and just find pictures of logos as well. If I need to, I can offset it. I can make it transparent so that if it blends into the background just a little bit, right? And then if I wanted to, I could apply this to all slides and set it that way too. So that could be really nice and easy. In Word, we've already worked with some pictures and textures, right? We've also worked with Word Art. So again, inside of your insert here, we have a Word Art section down here, and it will be based upon whatever theme that you've chosen, right? Some of them that are available are based only upon themes. So, I mean, I don't like that one, but there, that's readable. All right, so if we just type hello world, right, we can format our text here. We can change the fill color of the shape itself around it, add an outline. We wanted to change the fill color of the text itself. We can do that, right, based upon whatever, whatchamacallit that we have, whatever our theme is. And we can go ahead and add some additional effects to that as well if we wanted to. So now we have hello world there available as well. Let's see here. Skill number 7 is change character spacing. Again, this is something that we've previously done here as well. So I just type hello world on here. All right, we can highlight that. We can go into our font section here. All right, we have a character spacing. So again, if we need to expand it out by say 10 points, and go ahead and click OK. Right, we can now put additional spacing in between every single letter just to make it usually easier to read. I'm going to go ahead and just do a solid fill on this background now. and actually apply it to all slides. Inside of PowerPoint, a lot of what we're going to be doing with presentation is using short, simple bullet points. One thing that is really tough for people to get down well is that you should never use full sentences on a presentation. Never put a full sentence on here. Use short, sweet bullet points. No full sentences. Because full sentences require people to just then read the slide. Or if you're the presenter, chances are you're going to read exactly what is on the slide then. Right? Your audience doesn't need for you to read to them. They can read. Okay? So by using bullet points, it makes us as the audience rely on the presenter for additional information. The bullet points are more so for you as the presenter to say like, oh yeah, I need to cover this topic, and this topic. To me, there is not much worse than poor presentation skills, right? We can choose bullets, right? Just like we did in Word. We can go under, we can do numbered lists here as well. We can define our own bullets just like we did in Word. So if we wanted to do a picture, we can change the color of them as well, right? We can set all of this to go with it as well. So if I wanted yellow squares, boom, I now have yellow squares. Not much different, right? Moving and copying material, again, is just like with Microsoft Word. Again, so here you can see I have something that's already clipped. If I wanted to bring it right into here, all I have to do is on my clipboard, I can click on it and paste it. Okay, the Office clipboard will allow you to hold up to 23 items that you can use between PowerPoint, Excel, and Word. It is really, really helpful when you're working between all three if you have to make a similar presentation for all of them. And just like in Word, we do have the Format Painter is available in here as well. So if I click the Format Painter, now go on to, if I had a title here, it would apply. So let's see here. Format Painter. Okay, so now I can apply that to World there as well. So, and then if you would like to clear formatting, use this little pink eraser up here. It clears all formatting. Okay. Those are the 10 main skills that they talk about inside of this chapter. One of my big ones that I really like to show students, and I'm going to go ahead and start a new presentation just for this example here. Right, I showed you yesterday how to go into the master slide. Right, so if we go here into the master slide, this is where you can go ahead and create your own custom fonts and themes that apply then to your presentation. So if I wanted to go in and just choose one of these, I could go in. I could even make custom colors. So I can go in here and choose exactly what I want. I could go in and I could customize my fonts here as well. So if I wanted to go in and download a bunch of new fonts, I could do that. Could add background styles. I could add different effects to how this stuff is going to look already. You know, and all of these are your different layouts. So if you want to go ahead and add something to these, like if you look at my, let me close this one. If you look at this, I literally made and used a master slide template in Google Presentations to just simply add this little elk down here and then make this bar and then add this little yellow line. Literally made it myself, took like 2 minutes, right? In the master view, and then it's all done for you. Almost all of my presentations that I use for everything, I usually make either a custom master slide to go with it, because then it just shows a little bit of extra effort. And it also then allows me to brand it towards my organizations that I'm working for as well. Right. And then this here is literally my favorite. If you go to insert and then under new slide, you can do slides from outline. And I'm going to show you what this looks like here. If I do, oops, not chapter that. I hope there is an outline. So if you use the outline view in Microsoft Word and then save it as an outline, so do a file, save as, and actually choose outline. What you can do with this now then is you can insert, And it takes a little second to render here depending on how big your outline is. But if you do everything in outline view correctly, the way that you're supposed to, come on. Boom. It will do all of your slides for you. It will title them. It will put bullet points, and it will even do all of your indentations. Right? So now the only thing that you need to do if you did it correct in outline view is go in and add pictures. And now you've just been able to take your entire paper that you've written, make it into a presentation in 30 seconds. You're good to go. Right? It's the easiest thing that there is to do, and it's awesome. This is literally something that I use all the time. Because if you're going to write a paper or a report or something along those lines and you know that you need to give a presentation on it, boom, just do it in outline view. You can import it right away into PowerPoint. Now you don't even need to make your PowerPoint because it's done for you. Smarter, not harder. Are there any questions over chapter 2? Okay. So that is it for chapter 2. All your materials are available on Classroom. If you have questions,